Oh boy! Chicken and dumplings, cowboy style. Holy, okay, this is looking delicious. Oh man. Look, I love all of this. I love the chicken, I love the celery, I love the carrots, I love the passion that Kent Rollins and I'm putting on this. My friends, real question right now. Should I try this again on the cooking show? The last time the dumplings ended up not being that great. Leave me a like if I should try this again, because damn, this one ended up inspiring me. Today we'll be reacting to Southern style chicken and dumplings. You may be wondering, André, do you know what the hell is chicken and dumplings? And the answer will be yes, I actually know. Because I ended up trying this on the cooking show when I was starting the cooking show. I feel like I cook much better nowadays, I have to be honest, even though this was a couple of months ago. But the chicken was really good. But the dumplings, my friends, I didn't did a good job. And I feel like when the cooking show returns, we have to go again. We have to do the best chicken and dumplings ever. Actually, number one right now in the chat, if chicken and dumplings is a recipe that you would love to see me try. Number one right now. Chicken and dumplings. Good addition to the cooking show. Wait, you guys don't know what is chicken and dumplings? Are you guys serious now? The chat is lagging. Okay. Wait, you guys know chicken and dumplings? At least tell me that, my friends. Are you guys aware of chicken and dumplings? Is this huge in America? How huge, actually? Number one, okay. A lot of number ones. Perfect. Okay, you guys know chicken and dumplings. I was getting a bit scared for a moment. Number two. Wait, what the hell number two means, Tracy? Tracy, explain. Trisha saying is... Trisha, why? You always support me on the cooking show. They are trolling you? Okay. 280 viewers and 279 likes. Okay, that's impressive. But that means that a lot of people end up leaving. What is going on here, my friends? Thank you so much, for real, my friends. I appreciate. Huge in America? Okay. Everyone knows chicken and dumplings? Okay. That said, my friends, we are going to do an introduction for the YouTube. And the video is Kent Rollins' video. So let's go into this, my friends. And by the way, this introduction, we are going to do it together. I will make a pause and you guys complete what I was about to say, okay? Today I'll be reacting to... Wait, bad start. Never mind. Bad start. Okay, again. Today I'll be reacting to Southern style chicken and dumplings, my friends. I'm so excited for this one. Look at all the beautiful people below me. André, what is going on there? We are reacting to this live. We are reacting to this on YouTube Sunday. Every Sunday, if you want to come and join me and have a good time, my friend, you are more than welcome. But before I go into that, let me ask you for one thing. If you can leave a like, thank you so much. Is the best way to show support. Now, if you can subscribe, well, in that case, forget about it. You, my friends, complete. This is for the ones that will watch this on YouTube. You what? If you can subscribe, forget about it. You... Okay, my friends, there is a delay. You make my day. Nico said right there. You make... Wait, is the only one that knows that, actually? You make my day. Okay, my friends, you truly make my day. So if you can subscribe, I really appreciate that. This video, my friends, is about chicken and dumplings, something that I'm already aware, but I want to bring back to the cooking show. And I think this man, the legend, Cowboy Kent Rollins, direct from Oklahoma, is the man to teach me. Let's play it.
You know, we're saluting all those folks that went through the hard times. We're lifting up depression cooking because them folks did it all. What are we talking about? Classic chicken and dumplings. The best classic food and comfort food there's ever been.
Really? So, my friends, it's fair to say this is kind of like the most famous comfort food in America. And actually, can I get a heart emoji for Kent Rollins, my friends? Because he's such a respectful person, my friend. I really, really appreciate him. I think we need more people like him on YouTube. Heart emoji right now. Wait. Is this how we do it? Is this how we do it, my friends? You know what? Sometimes Kent Rollins watch the stream. Sometimes, maybe not today, but sometimes. Everyone is saying you make my day. Okay, let's continue, friends. I love this music. Oh, those are looking delicious, actually.
I'm talking about classic
Yo, look at all the art, my friends. That's so amazing by you.
comfort food, chicken and dumplings. Really, my dad said it was more like a depression meal because there really wasn't a whole lot of chicken in there, but they could put a whole lot of dumplings in there, make a big pot of that, it would feed the whole family. And hey, it's still a classic today. It's something that I really think is probably one of the most traditional comfort foods that ever survived the Dust Bowl. To really bring out the most flavor in this dish, I think you need to get you some of them chicken thighs. Yeah, now you can find them with the skin on them, or you can find them with the skin off. Now, I probably, if I'm gonna boil...
Sorry, my friends, I have this joke that I have to tell. What's chicken favorite dessert? You guys don't know? Chicken favorite dessert. Cupcake. Oh, never mind, sorry.
Boil these, and that's what we're gonna do. We need to skin these chickens right quick, and you can see...
Okay, sorry, I have another one. What's the day of the week that chickens ate the most? Friday. Oh, never mind.
That comes off there pretty quick. Now, also, look here. This is a bone. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, we're going to leave that bone in there because we're going to cook that down too. It's going to bring out more flavor.
Okay.
Well, as you can see, the water is boiling. Now, some of them are already going to say, I can hear you out there, why didn't you just leave that skin on them? You'd have got more flavor.
That's a great question.
Sometimes you can do that. Hey, it don't make me no difference, but so just to please y'all, I'm going to put one of them in there with it, okay? So you want to make sure you have enough water in there and get it to boiling that everybody gets covered. So that's what you call a lot of chicken for chicken and dumplings. We're going to cook this probably...
Okay, my friends, there is something that is bugging my mind. What the hell is this thing here on the back? Those things, those rolls. What is this? Is this a Oklahoma thing?
Probably 10 to 15 minutes at a boil. Might not take quite that long, but you just want it to where it is fork tender and will shred easy.
Okay,
well, you
thank
can
you, my
see
friend.
the sun has made it up over the barn because I can feel it hit me here on the side of the temple I can. But it is a beautiful morning here in camp, and let's talk about dumplings. Now, 3 cups of flour is where we're going to start. We're going to add 3 tablespoons of sugar.
Okay.
Which is exactly...
Wait, sugar, actually. Sugar on the chicken. You know what? Oklahoma today is looking extra beautiful. I'm just saying, look at this background. Look at the America. Oh, man.
That amount. Some baking powder, which is real close. Be sure you check the date on that because it can expire.
A bales for battle makes sense because Oklahoma and Texas fight a lot, right?
And not be good. Oh, we have what you call a boiling action over here. Some salt.
Yo, the dog is in danger.
Which is about that much. Let's go ahead and mix that really well.
Okay.
And I want you to form a whale there in the middle for this here cackleberry to set. So go ahead and crack him in there and you'll see him laying in there oh so pretty. Yes, he is.
Okay, my friends, I told this joke all the time, but he's one of my best jokes. I have to tell it again. Maybe I don't. No, never mind.
Doing is
no, I have. If an egg loves to tell jokes, what's the name of the egg? No. Oh my God, English is not my main language. I end up destroying this one. What do you call an egg that cracks a lot of jokes? A jokester.
It is. Get you a whisk and out of...
You don't like it?
Just need you just to whisk him lightly. See, there is no need in ruining another, I'm not saying ruin, but make another dish dirty. So you can whisk that egg right here in the
Hay bales for cattle, not for battle. Oh, that actually makes more sense now.
middle. I once seen an old man on a ranch where I was staying one time set a 50-pound sack of flour there beside him and make 2 biscuits in it with eggs and milk and buttermilk, and you'd never know he was in there till he got through. So to that, I need you to add, and we need to measure this, folks, about a cup of buttermilk, cup and a fourth. So we're going to start with a cup. We're going to pour it right there where that egg was, white.
Okay, real talk, my friends here. I think this is the most difficult part of this recipe. André, you are hopeless? What the hell that mean, my friends? I'm hopeless? Wait, my jokes are bad? Okay, I have another one. No, okay, let's stop it.
Vinegar, if you can get the lid off. How much? Exactly one
Wait, sorry. We have to go back here a bit.
cup. We're going to pour it right there where that egg was. White vinegar, if you can get the lid off. How much? Exactly 1 capful. Right there in the middle it goes. Everything has found its home. So now I need you to gently fold till we can get it all mixed in here.
Okay. Interesting.
And this is going to make really a pretty shaggy dough. But I know we have made one mistake already, Shen. We have.
What?
Folks, we were supposed to have cut the butter into this before we put the liquid, but it will still work. So we're going to have to change this method up a little. Be right back.
Okay. What?
Rewind. Now when you do that, folks, and you got the flour, the sugar, and everything in there, before you add the egg or the buttermilk, go ahead and cut the butter in. Now we just need to go.
Wait, you end up shredding the butter? Oh, I'm not doing that to my Portuguese butter. No way I'm doing that. It's too expensive.
Before you add the egg or the buttermilk.
Oh, he's doing that. This is kind of like cheese.
Go ahead and cut the butter in. Now we just need to go back to working in here to where we can get this in a ball-like form.
Okay, interesting.
It don't take long for this to come into shape. So when you get this all made, you can see when we pull that apart there, it's pretty wet. You don't want this too dry.
Why?
But we're going to keep working it to make sure that all that butter is incorporated in there well.
Damn, my friends, this part. So I was telling the chat that I did biscuits and gravy back in the day. Oh, biscuits and gravy, sorry. You guys have so many combinations that, my mind cannot deal with all of them. In this case, the combination is chicken and dumplings. I did chicken and dumplings back in the day. And the chicken, pretty good. But the dumplings, I thought they end up not being the best. I tried, but maybe I can do it again. You know what I mean, my friends? Leave a like if I should do it again.
Just need to, I'd say, need this 15 or 20 times, not 15 or 20 minutes.
Butter is expensive there. Ours isn't very expensive, my friend, with all the respect here. And look, all of you guys will like me, but this is the reality. Portuguese butter is much better than American butter. It's normally that your butter being cheap, I understand. The butter we have here being cheap, that would make no sense.
I'm going to cover it with this bread helmet. And we're going to check the chicken and see if it is tender. Well, folks, we're going to bring one of them thighs out there and put him over here on this cutting board just to see, because I know that breast will be done before he is.
Well, to be fair, the chicken part is also very easy to do, right, my friends? The difficult part is the dumplings.
I can tell you for sure right now, folks, do not think that, hey, we're going to discard that broth because we need to be saving some of that. You can go ahead and take them skins out of there if you got them laying in here loose. Look out, pups. Look out, look out, look out. Got a lot of help in the kitchen. Scoot just a little bit, mate. Scoot.
I love the
just
dogs.
a little bit more. There you go. We need to pour that back over here because we're going to reserve about 6 cups of that broth to start out with. But you can see I done took me some carrots, and with the handy
By the way, I have that knife.
dandy hash knife, done chopped them up. Now my dad...
Actually, my friends. 1 second. Wait. Oh, yeah. Oh, man. People tell me, André, are you reading books nowadays? Yes, I am. I'm reading a lot of books. All Ken Rowling's books. Actually, random page, my friend. Let's see what we are cooking today. Avocados. Oh, no. Never mind, my friends. Never mind. I don't like avocados. Let's continue.
Dad told me in the Dust Bowl, chicken and dumplings didn't have this portion. No vegetable. It never did have celery or carrots because it was hard to grow one when the dirt been blowing for like 5 years and there wasn't no water out there. So most of the time it was just chicken. But I do remember him telling the story that his mother made what? Jackrabbit and dumplings. Because folks, when you run out of chickens at that hen house when you're going over there all the time, and then next thing you know there ain't one, next thing come along gonna be jackrabbit. 6 cups of cream, and Shan said, oh, what? 6 cups of cream? Yeah. Hey, the chicken thief is here.
What the?
But folks, my dad and them, you said they just used cow milk back then. They just go out there and you pull that stool up under the 31 model, and it's, you don't milk at the front end, you milk at the back end, pull the stool up in there, and then you just turn the knobs where the faucets come on, right? No, you got to do this method. Then they would strain that cream off there when things was looking pretty generous, and they would have cream and milk combined in the chicken and dumplings. So we got 6 cups of cream in there, and we're going to go ahead and just, hey, let's go for it. Let's put a whole stick
My friends, you may not believe it, but even finding cream like this here is difficult.
of butter in there. I think you got to have it. Now I want you to put this on medium heat because that cream can scorch if you've got that flame just blazing, licking around the sidewalls there. So,
okay, someone said we use it to make squirrel and dumplings on the farm. My friends, can someone confirm if this is true? Did you guys ever heard about this?
6 cups of chicken broth. So, there's 1,
Okay.
2. Let's go ahead and let's get them carrots and that celery in there because, folks, we need that to be able to go ahead and cook and get tender.
See, this combination of celery and carrots is very common in America, and I love it.
We're going to give it a little original seasoning because we're going to need a little bit of that salt in there. So give it a little sprinkling of that. I mean, you can just go ahead and just warm that up and have it for breakfast right there. That'd probably be good for you.
Okay.
Now we're going to get back to shredding this chicken. So you can do it with your hands. You see when you cook that chicken right, it's not too dry.
Squirrel is good. Squirrel was common. Yeah, people eat squirrel here in the US. Squirrel tastes like chicken. It's kind of funny that you say that, Katrina, because people also say that alligator tastes like chicken. So you look at the squirrel, you look at the chicken, and you look at an alligator, and all of them taste the same. Yeah, right. I don't believe it.
Because when you boil it too long,
You guys
it's
don't
just so
fool
dry
me.
and tough that you can't pull it apart. You have done had yours. You stole what was going to be shared with the other puppies. So, no, I don't think so.
This part is easy.
So, go ahead, get your chicken. You can chop it, shred it, tear it, whatever you want to do to it.
Okay.
No. Get down. You're not starving. Since we have some loyal subjects up here, Sadie has not been in timeout any today. Let's give a hand to Sade. What do you think?
Another
We
one.
have no idea where Duker is. And Duker, if you didn't know, you rewind and watch a video that come out the week before this one on the taquitos. Duker got in a skunk. There you go, Big. You done had some. That's the Meiji. Nope, quit.
Now look at this comment. Even rattlesnakes taste like chicken. Everything tastes like chicken if fried, I guess.
And we're going to go ahead and see if we can get this monstrosity of chicken meat in there. Remember what I told you? Why look for chicken and dumplings when you know it's going to be there? 2 chicken breasts and 4 thighs. Folks, I'm talking we finna have a whole bunch of goodness right here in camp.
This
Y'all
chicken
didn't get the
alone,
invitation,
wow.
did you? Well, I wish you had it because we'd sure feed you. Make sure you don't leave nobody out. We need all the flavor we can get. We're gonna slide him back over here. And a lot of you might be asking that question, why wouldn't you do that in all them Dutch ovens you got? Well, folks,
Okay, I have to pause it. People are still talking about the eating squirrel in the chat. You guys, I love frog legs. Frog legs taste like chicken. See, my friends, you guys eat everything. What's next? You know, the beaver? Do you guys eat the beaver or something?
I don't like to boil a
Well,
milk-based substance in a Dutch oven because it can really scorch easy in there because that cast iron gets quite a bit hotter than this little thin-walled pot and it keeps that heat. So it'll scorch in there and it'll burn, and ain't nothing worse than a burnt bean unless it's burnt milk.
dude, the dog today is crazy.
We're going to keep an eye on it, stir it occasionally, and probably going to cook it probably pretty close to about 15 minutes. We want that celery and them carrots to get good and tender, but that chicken to spread that love all the way throughout. And then we're going to go to dropping them dumplings in there. Home run time.
And now see that's I knew that you guys would fall for that. Now people are saying, yeah, I love to eat the beaver. Okay.
So let's get our biscuit
They are such cute animal, you know.
dough back out here. You can see, hey, everything is just right. Now you can use a rolling pin or you can just flatten it with your
Why are you guys laughing at eating the beaver? I mean, you guys eat squirrels. What's the difference?
hands, whatever you choose to do. Me, I'm just going to use the Major method today. You want to walk on it, Mage? Huh?
Wait, what is going on? People are laughing at eating the beaver. Why? Is this, there is some weird connotation? Now, what is going on?
You look bad. Your mustache is wet. Whose looks the best? I think mine might look better than yours, Mage. I don't know. When we're pulling off a piece, it's going to sort of be about like that. And this thing is going to plump up a little. It's what we're going to call a dumpling. I would say that's probably...
Do not search Google for it, the beaver. What? It's a euphemism? Okay, stop using the difficult words. It's a sexual reference. Okay, damn, oh my. Okay, let's continue, sorry. Oh man, controlling that does not deserve my reaction here, my friends. Okay, let's continue.
When we're pulling off a piece,
people already
it's
said
going to sort of be
okay.
about like that. And this thing is going to plump up a little. It's what we're going to call a dumpling. I would say that's probably a 1/2 inch thick and maybe like, I don't know, tablespoon size. You can form them into a ball. I've seen people make them every way. My dad, when they said going through the Dust Bowl, when they would have some dumplings, a lot of times they'd be red in color, some of them. You know why? Because all that dirt done drifted in that flour sack, settled.
Thank you for everyone, even ladies are explaining what the hell is the beaver. Okay, well, my friends, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I can imagine, you know what I mean?
You could sift it.
Okay, so eating squirrels is... Okay, never mind, okay.
But you still ain't gonna get all that out of it. Now, for our Patreon folks there, we have done a whole deal about really the conditions in which the country that I cooked in and what the old timers went through just to get through it. So be sure and check that out. It's a great story. It's about the Dust Bowl and the integrity that them people had. And I guarantee you, if they had this dish today, they'd be thinking, I can make it another 5 years. Biscuit.
You know what? You guys are pissing me off today. I told my best dad jokes. No one laughed. No, silence in the room. André, that's cringe. I say, you guys eat the beaver. Everyone is laughing. Damn it.
Dumplings. Look at them right there. You can smell that butter in there. And folks, you got that there where it's just simmering along, bubbling right up. Shan said, you think you can get all them in there? I said, I don't know. We're going to get it till we can't get the lid on it no more. Because one thing that I always remembered when I used to make chicken and dumplings a lot of time, you had a lot of broth. But y'all...
So those are my friends, pay attention. Pay attention, my friends. Stop with that conversation. Okay. So those are the dumplings. Okay, I want to try it really bad because this is kind of like the ultimate comfort food in America, from what I understand. This part I really believe is a bit difficult, but let's see how well this ends.
Always run out of chicken, and you always run out of dumplings. So don't just dump them in there. I need you to scatter them out. That way they don't cling together. And then about every 10th or 11th one, let's go ahead and give it a stir. Then we're going to put a lid on there. We're going to let them simmer about 5 minutes. Then we're going to thicken it with some cornstarch and water. And then what we're going to do,
okay.
we're going to eat it. I mean, it's going to be good. So
let's go,
let's do the dumpling dive in. What do you say?
So those need to be soft. I still don't get it that well, honestly. Even after trying them, or trying to make them better saying, because in America they are different than what I did for sure. Ooh, oh boy, oh boy. So it's almost like a biscuit, right? That absorbs all the flavor. See, my friends, in my country, this is what we eat. Chicken. Not the weird stuff you guys are. Alligators, imagine. People now are saying they love to eat turtle. That's really weird. Turtles, my friends, such a beautiful animal again. You are a great youngster. Okay. We are going to run this part back. Oh, okay. By the way, my friends, do you guys know that chicken and T-Rex are connected? Google that. Oh boy. Chicken and dumplings cowboy style. Holy, okay, this is looking delicious. Oh man. Look, I love all of this. I love the chicken. I love the celery. I love the carrots. I love the passion that Kent Rollins and I'm putting on this. My friends, real question right now. Should I try this again on the cooking show? The last time the dumplings ended up not being that great. Leave me a like if I should try this again because damn, this one ended up inspiring me.
I tip my hat right off the bat. To all them old timers that I ever knew, to all them folks, and you might have had some of them too that went through that depression, that dust bowl, and times was lean, food was scarce. Hey, y'all give me grit, you did, and I appreciate each one of you. But folks, have you seen?
My friends, I really love when he does stuff like this because at the end of the day, those type of people, they end up making America what it is today, right?
This creation, I mean, have you seen the size of them dumplings? Thank you, Jesus. I mean, thank you so much. The memories that come flooding back through there from all the times my mother would fix this dish on a Sunday after church. In the wintertime, summertime, springtime, you can't go wrong. It's what we call the right time. It's the dumpling time. Woo! I be loving me some dumplings, might you?
Yo, my friends, real question. I know I have a lot of older people than me watching, so maybe you don't have your mom with you. But if you still have your mom with you, I'll always tell her that you love her. You know, I'll always respect your parents.
See me right there at the end. Mix some cornstarch, cold water, pour it in there. Make sure it is boiling or simmering before you do, and thicken it. Now, because, folks, I like for that broth to be thicker than that heavy cream was.
Damn, that looks really
well,
good.
we hope y'all enjoyed, because Kent really enjoyed it, as you can tell. It is an old classic, a recipe that has been through the test of time, that will always get you through the thick and thin. And folks, that's pretty cheap eating right there. It is. You can go to that grocery store and come out ahead on this kind of deal. Oh, yeah. We appreciate you, we do. But as always, and it is with honor and great pride that I tip my hat to all the servicemen and women and all the veterans who have kept that flag flying back there over camp, and to the rest of y'all.
Great guy.
Remember last week
all
I told
around.
you y'all was family. We mean that because you are. Be sure and share the videos with everybody you know because folks,
Leave a like,
we need to
subscribe,
help
all the
everybody
good
feel
stuff.
better. Give us a like on the channel.
Right
God
now,
bless
you
you
even need
each
a
and
like,
every
no?
one, and I'll see you about the best chicken and dumpling trail you ever seen in your life.
Damn, impressive.
Look at this mustache. And then look at mine. You know mine looks better than yours. You know it does. Look at the camera. Folks will tell you. Don't be grumpy. Don't be grumpy.
Okay, my friends. Okay, yeah, this video was awesome. Thank you so much for watching, but we move on.